Hey Neppers, it's me, Wild Neptune, and today we're going to be taking a look, talking about the Amazon PC Epic 7 client. That's right, technically, Epic 7 now has a PC client. Technically. So let's talk about it. Oh, and before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. Catch all of my Epic 7 content, maybe other content, coming up in the near future too. Every subscription is much appreciated. Thank you. So, some of you observant viewers have probably found out I'm currently not on the Amazon client, and we will get to why in a little bit. It is the reason why this video has taken a little bit to come out, and also why I was considering waiting even longer. But I had no timetable on when what I wanted to do would be possible, so this is going to be what we're going to do. I have used the Amazon client long enough to give a informed opinion about it, and all of the pros and cons of using it. So right now, I'm on BlueStacks 5, the newest version, 64-bit. Okay, and I know that recently, people have been having issues running Epic 7 on the emulators like BlueStack, LD Player, Mumu Player, MUMU, has been the go-to recently for a lot of people, as it tends to be the smoothest right now. But at the moment, I have no real complaints with BlueStacks 5, at least the newest version, again, at 64-bit. So, let's get into some of the differences between this and the Amazon client. So, right off the bat, let's go to the Amazon client. Let me find out my bar here. Boom. Okay, here it is. Epic 7. You have to download the Amazon App Store for PC. It does require that you have Windows 11 and that you live in a region where this is available. It also does not have Google login. So I believe Facebook, Twitter, Stove is okay. Also, it took me a while to log in because for the first day, I had the CAPTCHA, and Epic 7 has the worst CAPTCHA I've ever seen. You have to be a robot to solve it, okay? Now, we're gonna open this up right now and, play some Epic 7, see how fast this loads up. Very fast load time and everything like that. And then, yes. So, right now, as of today, this recording, this is as far as you can get in the Amazon app of Epic 7. And this is why. So, I don't know if you'll be able to read this on the screen, but you'll see here on the details that the last update was March 19th, 2023, which is wrong. That's the last time that this version of the game was updated, not Epic 7. And this is the biggest problem with the Amazon version of Epic 7. It's that it is infamous for having slow updates. I do have this downloaded on my phone, and I have used it for the saving 20% on Amazon coins. Not sponsored, by the way. Sometimes the updates roll out within a couple of hours of the Android or iOS update. It is always slower. I don't think the Amazon store has ever updated Epic 7 on after maintenance reset. I don't think that's ever happened. Sometimes it has taken a week before it updates. A week is a long time. I'll be honest, even a few hours is a long time, but bearable given the time that most servers reset. alone for me is honestly probably a deal breaker if I didn't already go through all the trouble of getting this set up. Alright, now, not gonna lie either, we're gonna have some more issues too with this version of the app, and one of them is the other hurdles in that you have to be on Windows 11, which is a pretty significant hurdle for a lot of players. A lot of gacha players, their PCs aren't necessarily the best in the world, so understand that upgrading to new OS is, maybe not possible for them. Of course, also, it is region locked. I'm sure there are ways around that we're not really going to get into. Another thing, too, is that, let's say, I want to have this version, too, to play it, because it is, when it's running, the best version of Epic 7 on the PC. But when it's not running and able to be played, I can play it on an emulator, right? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. However, I will say that this version of Epic 7 and Mumu Player do not work well together. And that is because, let's go with here into turn on Windows features on and off. This is this thing here where you can access some Windows stuff. A lot of these things I don't really understand myself, but some of them I do. And some important ones are things like Hyper-V and some other Windows virtual machine platform, stuff like that. Some of the stuff that's required to run this version of the Amazon App Store, as it uses an Android-based APK, has to be turned off for Mumu Player. Otherwise, you can't run it. And it's very annoying, which is why I am on BlueStacks instead of Mumu Player. And even on BlueStacks, you have to run it from the multi-instant manager in admin mode on the 64-bit version. Otherwise, it also doesn't work. You probably had to go to a tutorial to turn on some stuff via command prompt if you have used Mumu Play in the past and want to use the App Store version also. It was just more work that I think should have been needed to even get this to run. So now you're sitting here thinking, oh wow, this version seems awful, I'm never gonna play it. And I'll be honest, if I go run a TV that only worked half the time, I'd probably get a new TV. Now here's the thing though. The Epic 7 PC Amazon client is the smoothest, the fastest, most responsive version of PC Epic 7 ever. I'm on like a mid-range phone right now, Pixel 6, 6A, and the PC Amazon version runs better than the phone, which is saying something. Now, I can't show you that it runs better right now because they haven't updated it yet, but maybe when they do, I can. And that's really where we are. When it works, it's the best. But it just doesn't work enough. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope this informed you on the pros and cons of the technically PC version of Epic 7. And for everybody waiting for like a real PC client, I would, not expect one to come out ever, unfortunately, as much as we would want one. Anyway, it's been a good one. Thanks for watching. Nap out.